The long-running Ripple versus SEC lawsuit could finally see its official end this week. Crypto analyst and YouTuber Zach Rector predicts that the SEC commissioners will formally vote to drop the appeal during their closed-door meeting on March 27th. If this happens, it will mark a major turning point for XRP and the broader crypto market. For context, the SEC's closed meeting is scheduled for March 27th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be held remotely at the SEC headquarters in Washington, D.C., attended by commissioners, their counsels, and secretaries. As a closed meeting, the public will not have access. What makes this meeting significant is its agenda. The SEC will discuss several matters, including the institution and settlement of injunctive actions, administrative proceedings, and resolutions of civil litigation. While Ripple is not explicitly mentioned, many experts, including Rector and crypto journalist Eleanor Terrett, believe this is the moment when the SEC will officially announce the dismissal of its appeal against Ripple. Although Ripple has stated that the SEC has agreed to drop the appeal, the commission itself has not yet released an official confirmation. If the SEC votes to dismiss the appeal, it will likely issue a statement after the meeting, making the decision final. Eleanor Terrett previously suggested that the SEC would make this announcement on March 27th. This would finally confirm whether the regulatory body has decided to bring its years-long enforcement action against Ripple to a close. Interestingly, the SEC meeting coincides with the U.S. Senate's first hearing to determine whether Paul Atkins will be confirmed as the permanent SEC chair. On the same day, March 27th, the Senate Banking Committee will also screen Jonathan Gould for Comptroller of the Currency, Luke Pettit for Assistant Secretary of the Treasury, and Marcus Molinaro for Federal Transit Administrator. President Trump nominated Atkins as the permanent SEC chair back in December 2024, but his confirmation has been delayed. In the meantime, Mark Uyeda has been leading the SEC as its acting chair. Under Uyeda, the SEC has made several significant moves, including dismantling the Commission's crypto enforcement unit and dismissing various crypto-related lawsuits. Dropping the Ripple appeal would be another major decision under his leadership. Even if the SEC confirms the end of its appeal, one final aspect remains in the lawsuit: Ripple's cross-appeal. The company is reportedly negotiating to have the court's order regarding its securities law violations through institutional XRP sales removed. The court previously ruled that Ripple must pay a $125 million fine and is permanently prohibited from conducting future institutional XRP sales. Last week, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse hinted that the company wants the SEC to drop everything, particularly the fine and the injunction. Whether the SEC will agree to this demand remains uncertain. If the SEC officially drops its appeal this week, it will mark the end of a 51-month-long legal battle that has significantly impacted XRP's market trajectory. Investors are eagerly waiting for confirmation, and if it comes, it could trigger a positive price movement for XRP. However, much still depends on negotiations surrounding Ripple's cross-appeal. For now, all eyes are on March 27th, when the SEC could finally bring the Ripple lawsuit to a close. Will this be the moment that sets XRP free from legal uncertainty? We'll find out soon.